Toastmasters, and especially this annoying lectern. I'm just going to quit it right there. I just won't use it. Fellow Toastmasters, and especially Fidel, where are you? There you are. What a great speech. I did the trick of plugging my ears today because I was the visual evaluator and I wanted to make sure that I was not distracted by your voice or other people's sounds. And I have to tell you, I learned one important thing about how awful it is for my dad to be so hard of hearing. But secondly, it was a treat to be able to watch you give this speech from a visual perspective. I want to talk about 3 ways that I saw you visually use your expressiveness in your speech here today. First was the control of your arms. They worked in harmony and symphony together. You had economy of gestures, but yet you still were able to fully express the various components of your speech. You did the nice control of them by keeping them, for the most part, above the waist, which is a good trick that good speakers use as a way of not being overly distracting with your arms. The other part that I liked was you used your entire body in presenting this speech, the swaying back and forth at the different components of what you were doing. You had your leg kicks, your foot with the little game you were playing there. I'm not sure what that was because I wasn't listening, but it looked fun. And the one thing I might say about that is you did cause yourself to drop your mic. And in that aspect, I think it would have been better had you stopped speaking while you made the adjustments to get your mic hooked back up. But you went ahead and carried on like a trooper, but perhaps you may have just taken just a 20 seconds and plugged that back in. The third thing I liked about your speech was your ease of moving forward into the speaking area, but also backwards towards your visual aid that you had on the wall here. And I did want to talk about that a little bit too. Perhaps ask the Sergeant-at-Arms to move this banner a little bit out of your way so that you could be working from the right side. That way you wouldn't have an area where you would be having your back turned to that side of the room. Overall, this was an outstanding speech from the visual perspective. It was like, for me, I felt I was really missing out on an excellent speech because I could see people laughing and enjoying it immensely. And I look forward to your next speech, Fidel. Thank you. I now bring up